quite certain. Kind of hard. Yes, it is. So Elias lining up right next
to Cody
Cam.
And the teammates right beside each other right there. There's Logan in between Tim Tremblay and
Tremblay right next in the middle. And then as you move to the left, that is the 311. That is the number 5 qualifier, Adam Renheim.
That might be Polaya beside him.
Looking at who else is in the front row. You think that's Aki sled? I was wondering if Aki was over on the far side.
I believe that's Kyle Pauline over there on the far side.
And Logan is next to Elias. So that's got to be Aki right there, correct.
Then Daniel Benham, then Montana Jess, and then Kyle Pauline.
Pauline going to be way to the outside?
Yeah, he's waiting for the last second to move up.
I don't think there's enough room for him. I think they're going to need to move some of these sleds around if that's where he wants to go. Well, they're pulling him up. Let's see if they... It was kind of funny. They were pushing Adam Renheim's sled up to the line, and Adam goes, "Where's the sled going?"
Yeah, hey,
runs up and grabs it.
I need that.
Man, look at this. I don't know if there's a lot of room there for Kyle Pauline.
We'll make it fit.
Because, I mean, look where his skis will be. Right off the starting grid, he's going to have a little, you know, his right ski's going to get kicked up a little bit.
No, he's got plenty of room.
Well, they should be tighter in the middle, I'm telling you.
Here it comes.
laps.
Here it comes. Squeeze it in there. Plenty of room. So the front row is set. Now they'll line up the back row.
Yeah, back row we're going to find Nick Patton, Corin Todd, Brent Nastala, Cale Callan, and Travis Muller. 14 laps starting to come to life. Last race of the weekend here.
Let's make it interesting. Iowa. Come on, let's make it interesting. Tell me who's going to win this race. Come on.
I'm not going to pick a winner.
Tell me who's going to get the stud boy whole shot.
All I can tell you is that it is going to be exciting. I'll tell you who I'm going to take in the whole shot real quick. I'm going to take Elias Ischel.
I'm going to take Peter Narsa for the stud boy whole shot. And I'm going to take Adam Redheim for the win.
Look at that, the 221 Arctic Cat early off the line.
There's Ischel.
And that's Polaya.
Aki Polaya, Elias Ischel, the teammates to the front at the bottom of the hill for the first time.
And it looked like Tremblay funneling in right behind them, but same way they ran last night. Ischel up front, Polaya sitting in second.
My goodness, Elias Ischel fast down the hill. His teammate right behind him. Came into the race with the points lead. Needing to do everything he could to keep Cody Cam behind him, and now he's doing it all.
And Cody Cam speaking behind him. Cody Cam in 15th place as Cody had another problem.
Elias in no problems at all. Handling the fog and the rain as he heads down the hill. It's Ischel, Polaya, Renheim, your top three with Benjamin Christian 4th and 5th.
Takes a look over his shoulder, sees that his teammate is there, comes back up the hill on the Jimmy John's Skidoo.
And now heads for the rhythm section. The Boss Racing teammates setting the pace, and that entire trailer doing a great job tonight. Look how smooth that sled is through those whoops.
Boy, they've had a great weekend here in Dubuque. The Boss Racing team out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, that is all dialed in.
Over the Amsoil finish line now, 11 laps to go. There's Adam Renheim, the 311 Makita sled. He's currently in third and looking for a way around Aki Polaya.
Benham right behind him, Logan Christian in 5th. Tremblay sits in 6th. Then it's Kyle Pauline. Cody Cam now up to 14th.
The 311, the Makita sled, again, third place right now as they hit the whoop section and head back down. Ischel right there in front of them both.
Yeah, they are. Let's see what Renheim can do on the outside. Going to swoop down on the low side, try to make a run up the hill. Little concerned, Polaia looked down at his sled.
I think he was avoiding the roost, Mike.
It could have been, because that's what they do. They've got that extended visor to try to knock down the roost, and that could very well be what happened. But look at Renheim. He is all over the back of Aki Polaia's sled.
Ischel doing his best to get back to that front sizable lead that he had a moment ago, because both Polaia and Renheim have reeled him in. As they head down the hill, though, the battle has begun for second. Here comes Renheim. Two distinctly different lines. They switch back and forth to avoid the roost.
Here comes
Renheim. Oh, how does he hold on to that?
I don't know, and it looked like they may have made just a tad bit of contact, but Adam Renheim had his hands full there to try to keep that 311 Scoo on a Warner Racing on its skis. What a move.
I'll tell you, he tried to keep himself upright, but he also tried to keep from landing on top of Aki Polaia. Now they're at it again.
Here he comes again.
And that time, I think Renheim got him. We lose him in the fog for a moment. And I believe Adam Renheim will emerge in second place. He does.
And it's just like Polaia may have checked up and said, you know what, I'm going to let him have this part of the race course, but Aki is such a competitor, I can't believe that. Aki trying to come back now, but it's going to be Ischel and Renheim.
Renheim right now is a man on a mission. Elias Ischel right there, your leader and your points leader, but the lead is right now only 2 seconds over Adam Renheim, who has been on a rail. It's Ischel, it's Renheim, it's Polaia, and Mike, they're getting into some lappers. This could change things.
And it could, especially with the visibility that they have. You talked about roost, how we've seen Aki Polaia put his head down to get out of the roost. Like I said, if you look at Elias Ischel's helmet, and I know it's difficult to see, he's got a little different design on that deflector. Instead of just extending it out, it extends out and down, so he doesn't need to tip his head down quite as far to try to get out of the roost. Let's see if it works for him.
7 laps to go as he takes a look over his shoulder. Elias Ischel is still in the lead, but the lead is down to 1.8 seconds. Renheim ticks away, trying to find that lead.
Yeah, just a couple of tenths of a second, and now we see the brake rotors starting to glow again. And, you know, that could be his riding style. It could be that because of the roost or because of, you know, different things happening on the track, using a little bit more brake, that's possibly what he could be doing. I was concerned about the physical part of that sled, how long we could see that before the brakes failed. I talked to Gills, who used to be Blair's Morgan's team mechanic, and he said they should last the entire race. There's been so much improvement in brake material, shouldn't be a problem for him. There you see Renheim sitting in second.
And Renheim dropped off another 300ths of a second on the lead. He's reeled him in. It's under a second and a half now. Renheim behind Ischel.
You know, the interesting thing, I just caught a glimpse of Renheim's brake rotor, too. They're easy to see on the skidoos. His showing a little red, too. Also talked to Robbie Malinowski, and Robbie said many times when you're behind a sled where you're eating a lot of roost, you have a tendency to use more brake because you're just not sure what's going to happen ahead of you. So, you know, these drivers are running into both those situations.
And they hit the stripe. 5 laps to go for Elias Ischel. The man on point, setting pace, trying his best to hold off Adam Renheim. It's still Ischel, Renheim, Polaia, your top 3. Makes his way towards the bottom of the racetrack. There's Renheim right on his tail.
Yeah, he is right behind him. He's made up some ground. It is no way 1.7 seconds. We'll see what the interval is next time. If you look at his rotor, his brake rotor, it's not blowing quite as much, but still, he's using a lot of brake to get around this racetrack.
Renheim to the inside. They deal with the lapper, and Ischel checks up a bit. Renheim reels him even more into the FXR turn. They head for the Amsoil finish line. It'll be 4 laps to go now.
He looks over his right shoulder. He knows he's there. He can hear him. Like you said
a bobble for Ischel again, Mike.
Yeah, now they're just about bar to bar in the down part of the racetrack. Let's see what they do if Renheim follows Ischel around the bottom. He does, and it's a drag race up the hill.
And that time, Elias got on the gas quickly and got more of his lead back. Both of these sleds have their brake rotors glowing, working hard. Renheim to the inside. 3.5 laps laps to go, and the battle again continues to get more and more intense.
Let's see if he's got position on the bottom part of the racetrack. He does not. It is still Ischel, and now the lead is 1.2 seconds, so Ischel put just a tick more between the two of them, but, oh, Renheim had it sideways. How did he gather it up? He is right there.
They head towards the bottom of the hill, and he has done everything he can think of, tried every move in the books, and he's running out of time. Now 2.5 laps for Renheim to try to get around Elias Ischel.
Renheim goes to the outside, seeing if he can rail around and keep a little more speed on the exit of that bottom downhill. Did not work for him. Ischel still out in front. Here comes Renheim charging hard again.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, he cases it. Cases it hard and scrubs off a lot of speed.
And Mike, you can just taste the lead, and sometimes you race too hard. 2 laps to go. Elias Ischel, now because of that bobble, has an almost 2-second lead on Renheim, but this is far from over. And by the way, while we're watching this great battle, Tim Tremblay has gotten around Aki Pillai and moved up to 3rd. More on that later as we continue to watch our leader.
Down to the bottom, swoops around.
You see Renheim right there, Mike.
Renheim starting to charge again. You know, he had a trying moment here on this downhill. Let's see how he handles it this time. He's right there.
Outside. Now, can he swoop him at the bottom of the hill?
I don't think he's close enough. No, he's going to try come underneath, but not close enough. Well, let's see what the young driver out of Amsoil, Norway is made out of. 1 lap left to go.
Renheim has got half a lap to go to try to get around Ischel. He'll look to the outside. He'll pull out every stop as they get to the bottom of the hill. Renheim trying to find a way around.
They got lappers down there, too.
Inside move for Renheim. They drag race towards the Ram right-hander. Man, did he get out of that turn fast that time.
He did, and it looked like Renheim may have lost some ground down on the bottom part of the racetrack, but, boy, he is going to give her on the downhill, Hawk.
Ischel out front to the epics, our final turn. The entire race, he spun off Adam Renheim, and now he sees the checkers. Elias Ischel has won in Iowa. A great race for both those guys. A hard-fought battle. Elias Ischel finds a way to hold off Adam Renheim. Tim Tremblay in 3rd and Aki Pillai in 4th. We'll talk to our winner after a short break. This is the best show on the snow. Amsoil Championship Snocross, powered by Ram on the CBS Sports Network. What a great race. What a great race that was. And Tremblay runs 3rd, Aki Pillai in 4th, Logan Christian in 5th.
And we go down through the rest, you know, Logan Christian, Daniel Benham in 6th, Narsa, then Kyle Pauline in 8th. Here is a surprise. He was your #1 qualifier, and again tonight, not having a good finish here, Cody Cam in 9th place.
Most passes in the race did go to Cody Cam. And the fast lap, the Traxxas fast lap, no surprise here. Elias Ischel, a 41.561.
That's getting around the racetrack, boy, I'll tell you.
Man, what a race. You know, again, we've talked so much about Elias Ischel over the years. And at first, when he first got here, he was in the Pro Line division. It was checkers or wreckers. And we watched him mature. It's one thing to pursue somebody and win a race, but to win a race when you're being pursued the entire time, to not lose your cool, to win a race like that, that's a huge, huge step for the man who's leading the points and is possibly going to be your champion in a week from now. Thank you, fans. Look at y'all out there. Thank you for coming out tonight. We might have had a little bit of inclement weather from here and there. We had fog,
A little bit.
we had rain, we had snow. But y'all came out and danced anyway. That's why we love coming to Iowa. Thank you so much to Theisen for all you've done for us, for bringing us out here. Sundown Mountain, we love you.
And we should also mention for what Theisen has done for the FXR mobile medical team.
They have donated.
Yeah, I see Doc Parsons and the crew walking up here right now. They are so appreciative of that. Man, that's huge. $6,000 over the weekend. Yeah, $3,000 in round 13 and $3,000 here in round 14. $1,000 alone here in this pro class.
teammates to the front at the bottom of the hill for the first time. The 311 Makita sled. He's currently in third and looking for a way around Aki Polaya. The battle has begun for second. Here comes Renheim. Two distinctly different lines. They switch back and forth to avoid the roost. Now they're at it again.
Here he comes again.
And that time I think Renheim got him. We lose him in the fog for a moment. Working hard. Renheim to the inside. Half a lap to go to try to get around Israel. He'll look to the outside. He'll pull out every stop as they get to the bottom of the hill. The entire race, he spun off Adam Renheim. And now he sees the checkers. Elias Ishul has won in Iowa.
Elias Ishul taking another win here in Iowa. Let's talk about that. You showed patience, you had consistency, and like I talked to you earlier, that start is so important.
Yeah, I said just before the start I was going to have the whole show, then I just sent it on the finish line to just get in front of everyone and just, yeah, the sled was running so good up the hill, so I could just hold it and just go from there. Adam was coming fast from behind, but I could manage to hold on and just stay smart. I didn't want to crash or anything like that, get the points, and yeah, good day and good weekend with 2 firsts.
Well deserved. Congratulations.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Everything went right for Elias Ishul. A well-earned win and a well-earned back-to-back win when everything was on the line.
So let's list off the top 3 here in the Pro class in round 14 here in Dubuque, Iowa. In third place out of Quebec, Canada, racing for Warner Racing, sponsored by Skidoo, Makita Tool, NSK, GMC Trucks, and Rockstar Energy Drink. That would be Tim Tremblay. Your second place finisher is Tim's teammate. Also racing for Warner, racing for Makita Tools, Rockstar Energy Drink, Skidoo, and GMC Trucks. From Lima, Sweden, on the 311 Skidoo, Adam Renheim. And your winner, racing with Boss Racing from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Going back-to-back here in rounds 13 and 14 in Dubuque, Iowa. He's from Oppdal, Norway, racing for Skidoo, Jimmy John's XBS, and FXR. On the number 200 Skidoo, your winner, Elias Ishul. One last time, let's go down to winner's circle and Josie Christian. Josie?
Thanks, guys. Tim Tremblay in third. Let's talk about the moment that you capitalized to make the pass for third.
Yeah, you know, again, I didn't get the greatest start, and I was a little bit back in the pack, and I charged my way really hard through the bumps, and I found some good lines out there, some triples, and skimming the bumps, and it was an awesome race. It was nice to come back to be in the box, and it's been a while since I've been in the box, a lot of fourth and fifth, but I couldn't thank my team enough. You know, Makita, Rockstar, Skidoo, NSK, GMC, XBS, Quick Trip, just everyone, KYB suspension. And I want to give a shout out to the FXR Mobile Medical because yesterday, you know, I was really in pain, and they worked me pretty good, and I was able to race the whole weekend. So it's great to have them on the track, and great support for the racers. So thanks, everyone.
Yes, a big congratulations to you. In second place, Adam Renheim. Let's talk about that bumping and banging you had out there. You were charging so hard and seemed so determined.
Yeah, no, I put it all out there. It was a little bit hard to pass, and Elias was riding really good. But it was a great fight, for sure. I can trust this guy here. I think we respect each other, so it was a good battle. I know no one of us gonna go up in that fight. Yeah, so it was a fun race. Of course, it would be even more fun to win, but I'm glad I'm on the box tonight.
And who would you like to thank tonight?
Yeah, the whole Warner Racing team. They've been working really hard this week. We haven't had the best of luck, but we fought through it and made the podium finally. And big thanks to Makita, Rockstar, Skidoo, NSK, Quick Trip, Kicker, and all the other sponsors, the Lean Shocks and Rebel Racing at home. All the people at home watching and all the people in US watching. And the crowd, they should have a thank you for sticking out with this weather today.
For sure, congratulations to you. And on top of the podium, Elias Ischel, let's talk a little bit about what you have learned in this class to be successful now that you've had the red plates this whole season going into Lake Geneva.
Yeah, I usually used to come from the back, and this season I've been in front. I had the red plate from the first day, and yeah, I just managed to hold on to that one and just trying to do my own thing and just have fun every time and don't think about anything and just go out there and race like usually and have fun.
And who would you like to thank tonight?
I would like to thank my whole team, Boss Racing, Skidoo, everyone up in Canada, Enzo KIB, Team and Gilles, my whole team, Jamie, Jesse, Dave, Aki, Ossie, just everyone. They do an awesome job, work really hard, and just and Max and yeah, Gary. And I also want to thank everyone from back home, my family and my friends that's out here, my mom and dad, and all the fans and just everyone out there. Johnny Jones, XPS, Kicker, Enzo PIB, just thanks everyone.
Well, congratulations to you and all three of you in the pro final.
Thank you, Josie. Great job this weekend. Thank you, gentlemen. Fantastic racing.
And again, they don't have the official check up there, but in honor of these pro racers and in course Elias Ischel's name, $1,000 given to the FXR Mobile Medical people. Here they come. This is what we were waiting for, and we can see those guys coming in right now. We want to congratulate everyone that's on the podium. Dr. Ken Parsons there with his crew, and I'm not sure how busy they were tonight, but again, over the weekend, congratulations and thank you from all the folks at Theisen Home Farm and Auto, proudly presenting $6,000 to the FXR Mobile Medical. Boy, I tell you what, those smiles down there are authentic.
Well, we've heard from so many racers and so many people this weekend already, just a single weekend, how much that Mobile Medical...
Tim Tremblay, a prime example, said it wasn't going to be able to race this weekend if it wouldn't have been for them.
Absolutely.
Man, I'll tell you what a great deal. And again, thanks to the folks at Tyson's for that generous donation to the FXR Mobile Medical.
Mike, we're down to one weekend, and it's next weekend. Give me your final thoughts from round 14 and Dubuque, Iowa.
Well, there's 2 rounds left for the Pro Light, and the classes underneath that, 3 for the Pro. It's going to be difficult for some of these guys that were doing the chasing as far as points that didn't have a good weekend here. It'll be interesting to see their great racing. Thank you, everybody here in Iowa. What an awesome day.
Hey, be careful going home, everybody. Don't forget, we spring forward tonight. Thank you for tuning in. For Josie Christian, Mike Schroeder, and a cast of thousands, this has been Amsoil Championship Snocross, powered by Ram. Night, everybody.